your and everyone else's ear off with why I personally believe you should be voting against the SOPA bill, like I did to Representative.
Well, I've already come out against it today.
That was my fear. I basically chewed off Representative Chase's ear on the note just to find out he was vehemently against it. Could you please spell out reasons why you were voting against it? My question for you is to please do vote against it.
Let me put it this way. There are two bills that some of you may or may not know about. One is called the Protect IP Act, Protect Intellectual Property. I was the prime co-sponsor on that. The other one is the SOPA bill, which is the bill in the House that was trying to do the same thing. The purpose of the bills is to end these rogue sites outside of our country who are stealing our intellectual property. And it's not just movies or books or music, it's software, it's almost everything. And about 2 weeks ago, I wrote a letter, most all Republicans on the Judiciary Committee, to the President, to Harry Reid, saying, we should not go forward with the Protect IP bill because there's too much controversy and it's not ready for prime time. We need some time to get it right. I think almost everybody would agree that people should not be able to steal our intellectual property. The question is, can we write a bill well enough so that they don't steal our property, but we don't infringe on free speech? And that's the issue.
The concern, of course, of the populace is that we're trying to attack this problem with very, very blunt acts.
Right.
And the act is designed, at least the wording of the bill is designed, to take away our free speech and freedom.
No, it was not designed that. It was designed not to do that, but to kill the rogue companies outside of our country who are infringing and stealing our intellectual property. Now, I have to say...
Then why did you pull your co-sponsorship?
Because we're trying to solve that problem. I don't think if you ran an internet business, or let's say you were a movie producer, and you raised $100 million for a movie, and you put it out, and the day that it comes out, it's all over the street being stolen, you're not going to feel very good about that, because one of the few constitutional things that are mentioned with regard to freedom in the Constitution is intellectual property protection. And frankly, there's no excuse for anybody stealing our intellectual property. And there are sites offshore that are doing this every day to us, and the goal is to try and solve that. Now look, today, look, we're not going to spend all night on this. Today, I said that I'd withdraw my name from the Protect IP bill until we can get together and make it ready for prime time. In other words, solve some of these problems that some of the companies have. Almost every television studio wants the bill. Almost every movie producer, almost every book producer, almost every software producer, there's a big fight on between both sides on this. And I came to the conclusion more than a week ago and sent a letter to Reid, who wants to bring it up for cloture, that it's not ready for prime time. We've got to work on it. We've got to get it so that we bring people together rather than tear them apart. And so I'm on your side on it, so I don't see any reason. You're next.
You will not use the same mechanism in China and Iran?
No, if I can stop people from stealing our intellectual property, I'm going to do it. But I want to do it in a way that's fair, that doesn't infringe on free speech. Okay, I've had enough from that. You're it.
Colonel, I wonder if you could give